fuck everything up. I mean, it's a thing. It's what we do. As a matter of fact, I just want to make sure that everything is here. Like, we will eventually get this right. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you that.
Eventually.
As soon as I can see what's going on my screen, make sure everything is booted up and ready to go, we will hit it again. Okay, so yep. Default view. We are up on there. How is Rumble doing tonight? Rumble. You're still not connected. Why? It says you're streaming Rumble. May take a second because it usually does here in Rumble. Like everything's still recording, everything's still being done, said, and everything. It just minute and a half sometimes it takes for OBS to connect. It really worries me with things like this because I need to get this right. I need to get this really okay. Rumble, I do see the Rumble up now. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we will get this right eventually. So, nine. All right, let's try this again. How about that? Need that in front of me. Welcome to the Off Label Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Your twice weekly dose of sanity in an insane world. Today, for the first hour, we are going to go over some of the border things that have happened here lately because it is alarming, and we told you they were using illegal immigrants for the votes. After we cut to Rumble here, Norfolk Southern pays $310 million to the government because of what they did in East Palestine. Pretty much screwing over the citizens of East Palestine. I was going to say the Palestinian residents. That sounds incredibly messed up considering what's going on now there. But yeah, we also have Putin giving some kind of at least a peace offering to Zalensky. And yeah, we'll talk about that. I don't know how that's going to go over because it just seems horrible. We have more notice for Haley's flesh-eating drug. Yeah, that xylazine. We got more knowledge, more information about that coming out as well. And an update about that anomaly that was off Antarctica. This theory actually does tend to make a little sense. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, let me get back to what it was I needed to do here. Wait, what? There. And let's go ahead and start the show.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a fair amount to talk about. However, look, you know me, I'm going to screw this up. The frontline video has not been loaded incorrectly. I need to bring that back up again. I am this way for a reason, okay? And I don't know what that reason is, but here is your video.
Steven, how the test result go?
I got an A in English.
Okay.
We take an A and an A in science.
No problem.
And I got a B in math.
Sorry, I didn't hear properly. What you say?
I actually got a B in math.
Honey, come down now. You don't believe what Steven said. He said we got B in math. Some forget he's Asian, Uncle Roger. You don't believe what Steven said. He said he's no good at math.
I don't get it. I can't just like activate Asian power. It doesn't work like that.
Because you're stupid. 10x squared plus 2x equal 9. Solve for x.
So you move X to the other side and you
Okay, you order 10 bowls of rice squared plus 2 bowls. You have 9 left over. How much rice did you eat?
17 and a half bowls. Why are you asking me that?
5 friends, 1 bubble tea squared. 9 friends, 1 bubble tea. 1 left over for yourself. How many you buy?
11 bubble teas for $65.33 here at VV's. But if you go to the city, you'll have to add 3% value added tax. That'll bring up to $69.90.
Oh my god! I could have done this all this time! Told you that, stupid. Steven, how the
There
test
you
result?
go. All right. Next time we'll load it up correctly. I promise. But there you go, Davey.
I told you, you stupid. I need that for my soundboard. I really do. I told you, you stupid.
I like the guy. He is pretty funny. I've
That's
seen him around a few times.
That's the gentleman that brought you emotional damage.
Yes, that
It's
is
the
the
same
same dude. Yeah.
Listen, Asian humor is funny. Uncle Roger's probably my favorite comedian right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So
You're
how's
so
it going,
smooth.
man? What's up?
Listen, everything is good. My stomach feels like it's about to fall out of my anus, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes I get little bubble guts here and there. Nice little Memorial Day weekend, just hanging around watching finish Fallout. Which, have you seen Fallout yet?
No.
It's so good, dude. Even if you've never played the game, it's just a good show in general. Like it's a really good show. They have the ability to bring people in who've never seen it, and it's pretty fucking cool. What up, business party? What's up? Weekend hangover? What's up, Jennifer? What's up, Steph? How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a wonderful time. Jennifer, nice to see you here. We had a blast. What was it? Yesterday or the day before in Rob's chat. We just took that over. Listen, we're just gonna go into we're just gonna be Locust. We should change the Locust network is what we should change it, because Business Party Network is apparently fucking boring. But anyway,
yeah, Davey's
but
still salty about that.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
fucking salty till I get to actually talk to that person about it. But you know what? But listen, I just use this as a joke now, and I'm just gonna have it help me propel us to the next fucking level.
Right.
So you were so surprised to see me. Listen, I had to change my. So I had the trouble cast. I put, because I don't know, some things like so like on TikTok.
Amanda says Wusa already.
I listened. I'm Usad. Like on TikTok, you'll have your name and then the username,
Oh, that
but
looks
your
so bad.
username.
I can barely read the YouTube one. Just pop it out, dude.
Hold on.
Just
What this?
those 3 dots next to the top chat. You can just pop it out and no,
Oh,
right there. Yeah,
wait. Oh, I could pop out both chats.
yeah.
Son of a biscuit eating gravy.
You can just put the YouTube one on. I got the Rumble sitting on my screen. Just make that full screen so we can read.
Folks, we will get this going soon. Oh, you got the Rumble chat. All right.
And make sure you zoom in.
How do I...
Hold control and scroll up.
I did control, and it's not working. No scrolling here. Won't let me
You
scroll.
never can scroll. There,
Ah!
Whoa.
Emotional damage. There we go. Is that good?
Why
Is
do
that
you
good?
do things? Just make the YouTube side just the full screen there. Like I said, I can put it on this one, and
Here we go.
we'll read Rumble here.
Dude,
You can
you
have
see-
Rumble on your side just off on the distance.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Now we can read YouTube. How you doing, YouTube?
How we doing, YouTube?
What's up, musical Steph and Jennifer?
Listen, I am I am retarded when it comes to technology now. Dude, when I was growing up, right? Like I wanted to start a service where I would fix electronical stuff. Like if people didn't want to put a radio together, because when we were growing up, like radios, you pulled the little tabs out, you put the things in, you'd close the tabs out, and then you put everything together. I wanted to start a business for like people who didn't want to put like tables and chairs together and all that stuff. And I figured that'd be like a nice, easy business to do, for a guy who was younger and kind of retarded. And and I figured I'd do that. Now I have no fucking idea. Last week I couldn't even get the camera to work, okay? And it threw me into a
Oh,
as we
yeah. You flipped out.
Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Steph. Yeah, it threw me into a tizzy. But listen, I got my stuff here and we're all good today. I mean, like I said, I thought you were gonna throw something today, but it is what it is.
Dude, I can't. All right. Look, my side hurts. I got some shit going on. It hurts to breathe. All right. So yeah. But yeah, I ain't throwing shit right now. Like I've been like easy going all week, and it's just all weekend. And yeah, I've just like the other day I sat there for like 6-7 hours on a stream. I was just playing Stellaris and listening to committee hearings with my camera off because I just couldn't handle it. But I still had to do something. Like it was painful. But yeah. All right. So we got all the BS out of the way with that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just roll off into this first story here. ICE confirms Jordanians who attempted to breach the Marine Corps base Quantico were both in the U.S. illegally. Now, if you guys remember, we covered it very, very, very shortly, but there was some people who attacked an entry to the Marine Corps base, and yeah, we suspected they were illegal aliens, and we were correct. Yes, they are illegal aliens. It says one Jordanian national was in the U.S. In the U.S. on a student visa, which expired on January of 2023. One of the Jordanian nationals who attempted to breach the Marine Corps' base Quantico in Virginia earlier this month crossed into the U.S. illegally in April before being released, while the other was a foreign student whose status was terminated in January, according to U.S. Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. Oh, God, I breathed in real deep right there. Both individuals were apprehended on May 3rd, 2024, after they attempted to breach the Marine Corps base. A spokesperson for the base said the two people in a box truck were stopped at a gate with the driver allegedly telling military police officers they were making a delivery to post office and worked for a company subtracted by Amazon. No, I don't believe that bullshit. No. Well, I mean, working for the company subtracted by Amazon, I could see that because they will hire illegals. But I don't believe that there was just, we were trying to deliver mail.
I don't listen. People try some weird shit, and knowing my dad used to work for the post office and knowing some of the things that goes on there, there's people who don't wear actual postal uniforms, but they have, if you're going on something like that, either they know who they are, or you have to have your postal ID with you. Amazon, I don't think, has the same idea, but I don't know. I've been on an army base before, and once you're on, you're on. So I don't know.
My green screen's a little screwed, so I'm gonna work on it while we're talking here. But yeah, it's like, first of all, if you're trying to run into the entrance of a base, yeah, the first thing you're not going to say is, I'm here to deliver your mail. That's not what you're going to do, That's not a thing. But to sit there and say, it's kind of like we run up into the base there, we run up onto the landing of the entrance there, and the first thing you do is hop out and say mail for somebody. Nah, I mean, of course that didn't happen, but it would be hilarious to watch.
Let's see, that's definitely an excuse. It's a good excuse though, because of Amazon, but I would think you would need to show ID, and all I've been on is Dover Air Force Base. Yeah, I mean, you'd figure they'd have some kind of ID or something like that, But and not all military bases have like there's some military bases that have the things where you have to go like in and out.
Right.
But there's I've been by Fort Riley, and Fort Riley just has a straight shot. Like you don't, and these are like 18, 19-year-old kids who are sitting there like scanning. So you really don't have much. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know they're armed, but from what I've heard, there's not a lot of people that have arms on bases, which I think it's dumb. I think it's really dumb. If you're a military base, and I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea. From an outsider's perspective, I think it's a dumb thing. It could be because of PTSD or something like that. They might not want them, having that stuff. Don't know. But I think it's stupid to not have weapons on a base where you have some classified information or people guarding the United States of America on a military base.
Just be honest. You actually don't think there are weapons on those bases?
I've heard there's not a lot. That's what I've heard. Once again,
there's not a lot unless you were at an armory. There's only enough to barely defend it. Unless you're at an armory, which is where you don't want to be,
Well, I bet the armories are the ones where you have to like do the zigzagging with your car, but I mean, still, I don't believe it shouldn't be. If you're at a military base, you should have military equipment. The significance is that when people do contract deliveries for Amazon through the USPS, a uniform is not issued or worn. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Seems like someone was too complacent that day. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You've got these 18, 19-year-old kids who are just there, just like sometimes like from what I've seen, like 12 hours. These 18, 19-year-olds that are there for 12 hours. Sometimes they're just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, Amazon, yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yep. Cool. Amazon, But I just think it's bad not to have significant firepower at a base, knowing that they're defending our country.
Look, I guarantee you there is enough firepower to stop a few rowdy individuals.
Two dumb Jordanians posing as USPS people.
I can't defend that one. I mean, I can't. At least they weren't running up in there with guns, But that's a big thing. If you're not like showing any kind of aggression, they may not think twice at you as long as your credentials are actually looking good, But if you're looking kind of weird and off-putting and everything, which should have been a clue because, But, yeah.
Listen, I mean, unless they're running up in there like Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah, Scott says Davey needs a green screen. We talked about that, Scott. Like putting a green screen behind Davey and just taking a picture of his background so we can just load it on the green screen.
When I'm going to take a picture of this, and when we go downstairs to the new studio that we're going to build, I will get a green screen for behind me, and I will have this behind me. But yeah. So, but I mean, listen, I
up again. Oh,
but see, that's another thing. Y'all's green screen's all fucked up sometimes. And Scott's got a green halo around him. You've got white shit all over you. Like
I've
not
cut out the halo on
your
Scott and taught him how to do that.
Or in your nose, like Nick Mercado.
I have shit like lighting control. Okay.
Ew, gross.
Yes, I have to control the lighting a lot better, but I don't have the ability. Anyway, there you go. Push it.
I like pushing buttons.
I'm gonna pop a vein tonight. There's gonna be an aneurysm going on in my head.
Let's hope you pop a blood vessel in your fucking lung and get it over with. Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be real mad if you die because of that blood clot because you try to take yourself out fucking 6 times and then you die because of a blood clot. I'm gonna be fucking pissed at you. That's like somebody goes over.
Pissed at myself. That would be.
Like somebody goes overseas, does 4 tours in Iraq, and comes back fine. Then all of a sudden, they're delivering food for Domino's, and some idiot takes him out. Like motherfucker, I did 4 tours in Iraq as he's sitting there bleeding out because some 9-year-old decides to shoot him. Right. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah, it happens. Hey, too soon to talk about Nick's nose. I don't know. Look, there's a lot going on with that shit. Every single person involved in that is fucking 100% guilty. And that Aaron dude's just making it fucking worse. Yeah, my green screen still fucked, but whatever.
They're both making it worse because I sent it to Mama J and Haley today. There's a video of fuck it. Let me see if I can put it up. Nick's in the background sending angry fucking DMs to all his lawyer friends. New studio is going to be a lot bigger. I plan on having a green screen on a gorilla line, like a weighted curtain. Let's see. Amanda's got it. Amanda's got this shit going on.
Why not just paint the wall behind you green?
Because it's the way it's. I can't. The way it is, it won't be able to work.
Okay.
The way we have to have it set up to keep it open enough to have guests and stuff like that, it's not going to be enough. And I want our guests for tomorrow to come over and fucking play live. That'd be fucking awesome. Guess we have on Business Party Podcast, Andrew Jameson will be on tomorrow, making his announcement. By the way, so I'm trying to help him out. I bought a shirt of his, and he sent me this, and the nice USPS decided to make it a fucking octagon shaped.
They just folded that shit up quick.
But he puts, Davey, thank you so much for being the man you are. The man you are. I'm proud to call you a brother. Love you, man. Congrats on your baby girl. Those are balloons, not sperm. I fucking love Andrew. He's the fucking best, man. So, but yeah, hopefully when we get the studio and everything done, I gotta frame that. I'll have him on. But let me see if I can find the video. But yeah, Ricade is there just sending angry text to people. Here, how do I live without you?
I don't want to know.
Okay.
Okay, we'll bring it to your screen. Full screen. Let's go.
Gotta make sure this is playing.
Oh, wait. Keep it about 50% volume.
Okay. We're not doing this.
If I were him, my suggestion, Nick, is shut the fuck up, get off of Twitter, get off of the internet, get off of locals, go over there and start talking about a plea deal. You're going to get a lot further than arguing with a bunch of people in dude, oh my fucking God. Nick just literally, he said, I'm not saying anything else. Talk to me in DMs. And then he drops fucking three DMs after that. No, sorry, 3 group messages after that, stating facts that can be used against him in court. Nick is making statements about the guns and where they are and what they were doing. And he's making these statements in a fucking group DM. This guy is retarded.
I mean,
he's a fucking idiot.
He's not wrong, though.
Now. And I can tell you right now, I'm much nicer than a lot of these motherfuckers in here, because a lot of the people in this group text are fucking clout goblins. I'm going to say that. They're going to fucking take advantage of this.
All that shit's admissible in court.
Yep.
And these fucking clout chasers will be like, hey, you want to see what he said? Like, you fucking idiot. Both of you are dumb. Once again, what is the first thing a lawyer tells you? Rich?
Shut the fuck up. Don't ever say a damn thing. Shut your mouth.
Do you have me off the screen so I can...
What do you mean?
Okay.
What do you want?
No, just making sure you have me off the screen.
Oh yeah, your screen's off.
I
still gotta fix this fucking green screen filter now.
But yeah,
what am I doing? Hold on.
But he's out here telling everybody all this shit about, what's happening with guns and everything like that. And Aaron's out there just telling everybody everything also. You're on my screen.
There we go. Perfect.
Just going off about how you're just green now. Oh, you're still
I'm fixing it. I had to fix it, guys. It bothers me when I see those little specks in the thing. Yeah.
I am up a bit. Match you guys. And Aaron's over here saying about how he how he's stupid and they were doing drugs and he was the one who was sober and how he was taking care of Rekida's kids and me, I was doing this, I was doing that, I was doing this, I was doing that. And then but in the whole thing, by the way, he deleted his rant, his whole morning show from YouTube. Didn't do it from Rumble, I don't think, as of this morning. The girls played it. If you want to see it, head over to Pretty Antisocial. They have all the things that are bad for Aaron in there.
We got you, Mama J.
Put it on.
What's going on, Glenn? How you doing?
Aaron is on Alex Stein tonight. Well, I mean, Nick was supposed to be on. Vic was supposed to be on, but he's just. It's just. I don't understand why you're out there trying to defend everything, especially yourself, in a public forum, and then, he said nothing about his kids either.
Yeah,
like he nothing about his kids. He was talking about Nick's kids.
They went on for a long fucking time today.
Yeah, Mama J, they did a great job. I can't say it enough. Once again, they don't do like we do because like Rich will say something in 2 seconds and then throw me off to something else. They just
like this. This wasn't even in the lineup today. We're just off on a tangent about fucking
Nick Rekieta.
Yeah,
but
I wanted to say Nick Fuentes, which is horrible. That's wrong. Completely wrong. I apologize.
See,
anyway.
You said Nick Fuentes, and I almost went to Pearl. You see how that goes? But yeah, like
word association.
Yeah, 6 degrees of separation. But yeah, you don't want Mama J and Haley to find something out about you because they will not stop. They should.
Haley does not let go.
They should have been lawyers, but they're both, they're both kind of investigative journalists. Haley does it being paid. Mama J just does it for fun. But yeah, we're good. We're good, Glenn. 1 week from today, folks. Yep. 1 week from today.
1 week from today, LSD 666-420 will sit down with us. He will tell on Rumble only. He will be telling his story for the very first time, and it's pretty fucking wild. We will also have the Lectern guy on for the first little while. We're going to go over some January 6th footage and have a little bit of BS conversation. Then we'll cut to Rumble, and then we'll really let loose, and it's going to be fun. Y'all are going to want to be here next weekend. And, of course, Thursday we have our COVID special. With who?
I haven't heard back from Gino yet, so I don't know. I asked him. I told him 8 o'clock, and then I asked him about his email. Hopefully he gets back to me, but he's busy with this Rekieta stuff too because Gino Bisconti, is friends with Aaron. Is Steel Toe. Gino Bisconti and his fiance, his soon to be betrothed, are friends with all that. That whole, it's called the Dabbleverse. I was told. I had no idea this whole thing was.
Put YouTube chat back up there so I can flip to them.
It's here. It's never mind. I forgot. I got
sir.
Sorry.
This is on Davey, ladies and gentlemen.
That was my fault.
Okay.
But yeah. So the Dabbleverse and everything like that. It's on my face.
It's a little gay. All right, calm down.
But yeah. The girls did a great job today. I say all that to say the girls did a great job today. So if you want to go check them out, Pretty Antisocial on YouTube, on Rumble, and on X/Twitter.
All right, now that you're done singing, we brought up that first story about the Jordanians to bring you this, ladies and gentlemen. This happened not too long ago. As a matter of fact, I covered the entire argument, the entire debate on my channel as well. And let's see. House Democrats, well, let's bring it up on screen 1 because Davey's face is in the way. House Democrats just voted to allow illegals to vote in our elections. This was planned all along. Now, I will admit that this one is the biggest Democratic split I have ever seen. 52 to 143. 143 Democrats voted no to repeal a D.C. law allowing non-citizens to vote in their local elections. Ladies and gentlemen,
And it would have been more probably if the 18 no votes. I'm surprised nobody voted president of the Democratic Party just not to say anything.
Right.
I'm surprised they got 143 nays. I'm surprised they got 52 yays. You know, I'm surprised that many people in the Democratic Party were like, "Yeah, no, that's not a good idea."
Well, they know full well. They know full well they have to, especially with all the eyes on the borders. Everybody's been screaming about illegals and everything, and you know they're allowing them to allow them to vote and everything. No, we're not. No, we're not. And then you vote like that. Yeah, some of you got to be like, something's messed up about this, you know. But to see 52 of them, that's a huge cut.
That's right, Glenn. Well, welcome back to YouTube. Yeah, no, we had a little technicalities in the beginning. We had to kind of restart, but
Yeah,
we're here.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, I mean, it's nice to see that 52. I mean, not for nothing, it's a political stunt. They know it's an election year, so they're going to be minding their P's and Q's.
Right.
Because
switch something up here. Hold on.
Because there's a possibility Dad Trump will be back in the office, and then and then they're fooked.
Oh yeah, that's unless they can do what we've been saying, which could be a possibility. Don't get me wrong. Because I mean, oh wait, watch stream. Let's go back. Oh my Jesus, what is happening? What are you doing?
I didn't do shit.
Oh, that was me. It went fucking full screen with that.
I didn't do shit.
I did shit. That's me. That was on me. But yeah.
I just see the happy face on the thing. But yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, but he's still going strong. Jesus Christ, that man's been putting in some work. Ash Patel interview with him was great. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we gotta check that out because he was on with Trump, and apparently it was a good interview. I mean, like I said, dude,
I watched it.
Tim, as much as I don't like him sometimes, the guy has got a model for pulling up your bootstraps and fucking making your own thing.
Right.
I think he did it. He did what everybody's been trying to do, and he did it slowly. And I think he was smart in the way he did it. And but yeah, he got the fucking president. I mean, the president that was at by the way, libertarians are fucking dumb.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. The Libertarian Party. Not libertarians themselves. Some of them I think are LARPers. I think some of the libertarians are just fucking LARPers who want to pretend to be a political party because, like, if you saw Trump at the Libertarian Party, they were just sitting there, I fucking hate him, fucking bullshit. Like, guys, I mean, okay, fine, put whoever you want in. And then they went, let's put a guy who wants open borders and says that you got to get a shot.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Sorry, no.
I'm sorry. You guys got somebody who was was against Cop City. Like, I kind of get it, but says he's Antifa. Like, that's who you guys picked.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, that's
yeah.
I don't understand. It's.
But
once again, it is. Like you could have had the biggest showing of the Libertarian Party ever this season, and you fumbled it for this. You had Clint Russell and Dave Smith. Jesus Christ.
Well, Dave couldn't do it because of family obligations, so he said he couldn't do it yet.
Right.
And
but
I think Dave will be a good, viable candidate in the next. I give him 10 years. I give him another 2 election cycles. If we have one, because according to Robert De Niro, Trump's never getting out of there ever again. And then somebody called him a pedophile.
Look, I mean, they may not be wrong. I mean, once we get that list, he's probably on it. I'm not going to lie.
We're never going to get the list.
No,
we'll never get that list. We'll never, ever get that list.
We'll never get that list. Just like we'll never get any kind of recompense for this.
Good morning. I'm Rosemary Jenks with the Immigration Accountability Project. As Senator Lee said, we estimate that there are upwards of 30 million non-citizens, so foreign-born who have not naturalized and are therefore ineligible to vote under our laws. The problem that we have now is that the Biden administration, there's a Biden executive order that orders all federal agencies to provide voter registration information to everyone they come in contact with. We also know that state election officials are not permitted to ask for proof of citizenship for applicants who fill out the federal form. So if you're a non-citizen in this country, whether you're an asylum seeker or a foreign student or whatever, if a government official hands you a voter registration form, you're going to think that you need to fill it out. Then you are going to be unlawfully registered to vote. If you vote, it is a deportable criminal offense. So I want to just do a little public service announcement here and say, if you are not a citizen of the United States of America, you are ineligible to vote. And if you vote, you are committing a criminal deportable offense. We need to pass the SAVE Act and secure our elections. Thank you.
She's not wrong, though.
It's not a deportable offense because if you think you're a legal citizen and you voted, if you voted and you thought that you were legally allowed to vote, it's not a crime.
Well, see, here's the thing. They've argued about this so much in these hearings and everything. Like, there's an argument, like, they even shot down a bill that if an illegal immigrant is found guilty of drinking and driving, that's a deportable offense. And the Democrats said no, because some people get drinking and driving charges while being drunk in their car in their own driveway. I'm sorry. Look, I'm just done with this whole damn thing. I really am. We've known for a while that they are actually trying to get these illegals to vote in here. And yes, what she was talking about, ladies and gentlemen, executive order on promoting access to voting. This says that all but five or six federal agencies can give you voter information or can help you register to vote. Okay. Now we also have this. You know what this is? This is the Help America Vote Verification, which was pretty consistent in reporting up until it was called out in about March and has only done 2 data dumps since then. And it's concerning because let's pick a random one. March 16th, is Texas on the list? Yep, 227. Every 2 weeks, they were getting 227,000 people trying to register to vote using the last 4 digits of their social security number and the last name. 30,499 of those did not even match. So that means last 4 digits didn't match the last name. 192,007 were single match alive. There was 1 match and they are alive. 4,571 were dead. And that was in Texas in a 2-week period. And that goes on for months on end, millions upon millions in that month. And then, let's see, May 18th, is Texas on the list on this one? Yep. Then it drops down to 4,251. They finished Texas. They're moving on to other states. We went through all this again. Missouri's still looking high. That used to be in 50s, 67, 60s range. Look, Maryland, 3,340 people registered to vote. 3,204 did not match. It's an algorithm just throwing shit out there at it. At every state. Almost every state. Some of them they probably already have gone through, so that's why they're not hitting shit. You're going to sit there and tell me the District of Columbia didn't register a single person to vote? On that week? They didn't register a single person? Hawaii didn't? Not a single one from Kentucky using the last 4 digits of your social security number and your last name?
To be fair, some Hawaiians are still trying to rebuild their house from a fire.
And that is true, but not all. Same thing with New Hampshire, North Dakota, South Carolina. It's like they've already visited these states. There's no point in going back. Now, people say, they say this is cleaning up voter rolls. That makes no sense. These are first-time new registered voters, ladies and gentlemen. These are people who have never registered to vote. How are you going to clean up voter register rolls for people who have never even registered? It makes no sense when you try to argue that. It really doesn't. But it is. It literally, to me, like I said, my thoughts on it, ladies and gentlemen. This is literally, like I tell you guys, they are registering people to vote. First time new registered voters. The government registers them. All these illegals and all this packaging and everything. Now, if you're handed, like she said, if you're handed an information, you just think, hey, this is something I need. Sign away. Let's go. Now you're registered to vote on somebody else's name. You're going to cast your vote because you think you're able to do so. Well, now you can be deported. Are they going to do it? Fuck no. You're a free vote. But who would you vote for in that case? Would you vote for the person that wants to give you everything? Or would you vote for the person that wants to remove you from this country? And all they have to do is just sign the paperwork using your name. And now their signature using your name becomes the official signature of the ballot. You go to vote. You try to go register. Hey, I'm already registered. Cool. I don't know how, but whatever. I'm not even going to think about it. Then you go to vote. Well, if you vote before the illegal does, then the illegal actually has the official signature, so your vote is kicked out. And if you vote after them, well, there's a chance that they're not even going to allow you to step in that voter box because you've already voted. It's a little weird how that happens, isn't it? Now, this is first time new registered voters, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, why would you check to see if you voted? If you've never voted before, it makes no sense to even try to do that up until this point now. This is what happened in 2020. This is with all the mail-in ballots, because like that video from that Roman Polanski guy said, they were paying people to pick up ballots, empty ballots with signed at the bottom. And then the dude would fill it out and then hand it off to another mule to go deliver it. This is what happened in 2020 with the mail-in ballots. The ballot stuffing, the ballot harvesting. That's what happened. And that's what happened in 2022 to stop the red wave, because everybody voted fucking red. They just used that as a way to stop everything from flipping to a supermajority of Republicans in the House and Senate. Yeah, it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. What you got, Davey?
I said I saw an illegal the other day, and I just went up to him. I went,
by the way, nice melons.
Okay.
Nothing. I was just trying to get to the chat. I don't know. Listen, Glenn and Jen. Oh, there you go. That rhymes. I don't know who any of these people are. Not gonna lie. Glenn and Jen were
Jennifer?
No, not Glenn. I know Jennifer and Glenn are, but they're talking about, hey, does anyone know what Monograph's beef is with Ricada and Salty Cracker? Monograph hasn't been fun anymore, in my opinion. Was Monograph ever fun? Jennifer said yes. Month's problem with Nick is he called him a pedo. I don't know about Salty, but the fact that the guy's name is Salty Cracker, I wonder.
Do you really have to have a reason?
I like him no matter what. But I don't really watch
funny as hell,
Monty. I know he's suing Nick though. And I don't know who these people are, but Steph says, where'd she go? Kentucky people probably don't know how to vote. Jennifer said, good point. All that moonshine.
Oh, well.
But yeah, it's
don't forget the Bourbon Fest that's up there too, because I went to that one time.
I think everybody needs to kind of watch us and listen, because Rich is another fucking deep diver. I just surface level things. I got too many things that are on my head that I if I go deep diving on stuff, I tune out. And but yeah. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I'm so confused about this election, because in one hand I'm white pilled, in the other hand I'm black pilled. You go, because I get black pilled because of all this shit, because everybody's coming in, and you hear these people who go, there's nobody. Oh, where was it? I was watching a clip, and somebody was saying that.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Marine Corps brat, welcome. She comes from Rob's chat as well. Told her to come on
Marine
over
Corps
here and
brat,
have some
welcome
fun.
welcome in. I don't know, because you get these people who don't even realize that people are coming here illegally, and that's happening. They're gonna, no, they don't vote. They're not allowed to. They can't vote. No, they do. No, they're not. They don't. Sorry, I'll try to stay on time. No, you don't have to, Jen. Listen, it's a free forum. You guys could say whatever the hell you guys want in there. I just didn't know who those people are. Now, no, because you know what's gonna happen, Jen? Now I'm gonna have to go look up who Salty Cracker is, because I want to know who the fuck he is.
Oh, dude's funny. Dude is really funny. Yeah. Yeah, he makes jokes and just like mean-spirited, just kind of off the cliff comments. Yeah, he's great.
Off the cliff condoms. What?
Off the cuff comments. Yes.
He's got a shirt that says eat sheet, commies. I want one. I want one of them shirts.
Right.
But yeah, I don't there's a lot of people who don't know what's going on, and they just bury their head in the sand. I mean, but there's a lot of people who are coming to light with all this stuff, but sometimes I don't think it's enough people. I still think that a lot of people still watch and listen to The View, and enough people watch and listen to that nonsense garbage that, people have their head buried in the sand. And by the way, I'm reminded it was a year ago, this past week, that they sent all those fucking illegals to Martha's Vineyard, and they were just like, well, listen, nice of you to visit. You got to go now.
Right.
It's like, wait a minute, hold on. You can't say that sheet. Then they turn around and they're like, no, you guys got to go back. And then now look, they're building hotels for illegals.
Yeah. There is one thing I wanted to touch on with this as well. Let's see. What is it? Marine Corps brat says the Democrats want them to. They want them. Yeah. They need them. They literally need them because, well, first of all, let's go ahead
because you have regular everyday Americans finally waking the fuck up. Yeah. Trump is taking over the fucking Bronx. Trump has taken over the Bronx, one of the bluest cities in the United States, besides fucking LA and Hollywood and all that stuff. Trump is taking over New York City. Yes. Okay, because as AOC said, we have him what's equated to an electronic bracelet to that desk. By the way, all the stuff that's coming about the jury instructions are fucking. If people don't see that it's rigged, they're once again their head is buried in the sand, because now the judge is like, well, if it's unanimous that he's guilty, that's fine. If it's not unanimous that he's not guilty, then it doesn't matter. Then I can make the decision ultimately. I'm sorry. Since fucking when?
In other words, you cannot be found innocent in this case, no matter what.
Yeah. There has never been, it's always been guilty, not guilty, or hung jury. Right. There's been the only three options I've ever known of. Now, all of a sudden, the judge just throws in, it doesn't.
A judge can overrule, but it's supposed to be incredibly rare, especially when you're going with the jury. But every single one of these Trump cases, this has always been a clause for that kind of thing. They've always been like, if I don't like the ruling, I can just overrule you and just be done with it. So what's the point of a jury in the first place, though?
Right? And then not only that, once again, you're upgrading the crime that they said had to have an underlying felony. They never even brought the felony out.
Right.
There's no felony. They still haven't stated what the actual felony was.
Right. So the entire damn thing. There is none. That was the whole point of it, though, is if it didn't clue you in the first place, when Alvin Bragg was like, all these are misdemeanors and they're well past the moment or past the statute of limitation. But ladies and gentlemen, there's another crime that makes that makes this whole thing like a RICO thing. And we don't have to tell you what that is. Huh. So you're bullshitting.
At all. And it turned out to be at all. We don't have to tell you what the other crime is Point blank, period.
Right. So we can find you guilty of a crime that we never even stated you had a crime of. It's fucking weird, but yes. But
Meanwhile,
to get back to Marine's point here, we got this on the screen real quick. Look, here's the problem. Okay, let's just nuke the entire situation for the Democrats, okay? Turn all of these states that are undecided as of yet, or a toss-up, too close to call, whatever, you turn them all red. Georgia's still iffy. I get you. But worst case scenario, you're looking at 226 Democrats to 312 Republicans. Now, the biggest ones everybody has brought up are Texas, Kansas, and Missouri. You use illegals to vote. You vote for Joe Biden or whoever the hell their candidate is. You flip Texas. Now you're looking at 266 to 272. Well, that's not enough, though, is it? Oh, of course not. 270 to win. But you also got Kansas. Well, now you're at 272. That's too close. That's too close. It's too close to call for all of these states, right? Especially with what's going on. Let's go ahead and throw Missouri in there. Come on. Come on. Nobody can denounce that then. This was overwhelming. Joe Biden, hands down, or whoever the hell their candidate is. But hold on. With all the shit that's been happening in Pennsylvania and people pissed off, I'm going to go ahead and say you keep Pennsylvania red. Just the slightest tinge of red this time, especially for presidency. Maybe nothing else.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on. What if you turn Pennsylvania red and you actually turn New York red?
That's the only way you can stop this shit.
Imagine, because upstate New York is fucking red. All of upstate New York, besides maybe Syracuse, is red.
Now, here is another screw in the wrench as well. You remember, what was it, Thursday? No. We didn't even talk about this, did we? There was some things going on in Oregon with their elections that the people overwhelmingly just shot down progressive candidates. You could actually turn Oregon red.
That Panface's sister decided that they didn't want Panface's sister in there.
Right. Shovel face,
Panface.
Yeah, Pramila Jayapal's sister they didn't want in. No. But you could actually turn Oregon red. However, it's still not enough to stop these three states from being fucked over with elections. The only way you can do it is if New York pulls off the impossible this year.
To be honest with you,
I don't see Minnesota going. I don't see Illinois going. And definitely not Colorado. Because Colorado would lose their weed shit.
Hold on. You don't think if he wins Chicago, he wins Illinois? And the way everybody's being treated with the fucking illegal immigrants in Chicago, you don't think they'll go red?
I don't think it's enough.
You don't think?
Because they're still starting. There's a vast majority of them are still having Brendan Johnson out there saying it's the Republicans' fault that they keep sending it to us. The vast majority of people out there still believe that shit. You don't see them in mass standing up like they were screaming, close the border at AOC while she was doing that press conference. You see a few of them in his conferences being like, you're bullshitting. And then they're ejected immediately and called racist.
Did you see AOC had a little, what equated to a parent-teacher conference the day before Trump at his rally?
Like not even 20, 25 people, somewhere around there is all she had in the crowd.
And then the South Bronx, her district, turned out in Trump's fucking rally. And then she was on Hassan Piker. And because, that's not an op at all. Her on Hassan Piker's. By the way, I don't really like fucking politicians having podcasts. I don't fucking like it at all.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't like it.
But on the other hand, I actually think it's a great idea. I honestly do, because normal people would actually be able to talk to these guys. And if they're, they're not talking to the crowd, just doing random videos and things like that, you hear more of what they actually do think and what they're saying.
Listen, I don't fucking like that statement. I'm not going to lie to you, because once again, there are fucking representatives and we should be able to talk to them whenever the fuck we want. So them having a podcast and having we could talk. That's a bullshit statement. I know what you mean by it, but the fact that you made that statement and it's viable in 2024 is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That's the way we have to talk to our politicians. Those cunts just don't come out and go, "Hey guys," not surrounded by 300 fucking bodyguards, which, fuck the police, but we'll just sit here and I'll spend $200,000 if I got to because I'm more important than you are.
Yeah.
By the way, who's what the fuck is her name? Oh my god.
Well, Glenn says he drove all over Colorado and all they see are Trump stickers and flags. He only saw one Biden sticker in Denver. Nobody shows their Biden shit. Like people around here who actually used to have Biden bumper stickers and window stickers ripped that shit off not too long after. Like you don't see that, but you're also talking about a lot of people who will not vote Trump just because they believe everything the media tells them about him. I mean, there are a lot of disconnected people still out there, and some of them just don't want to give in to the real truth about it, that they've been lied to, because then they would have to admit they're wrong.
I'm trying to get an interview. Well, not an interview, conversation with Valentina Gomez is what I'm trying to do. Because she is up. She's trying to be Missouri's 41st Secretary of State.
Right.
And I sent her a little message, and I said to her when she comes to the county I'm in that I would like to talk to her. But I don't know when that election is, and I don't know when. I should try to see if she can come on here because she does do the circuit. So maybe she doesn't follow me though, so I gotta see if I could send her a DM and maybe hopefully set something up. Why are you doing that? Why are you being a jerk?
Because that's what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, we have actually hit our hour on YouTube. And we messed up a little bit, but seeing as how the network is almost up and running, we gotta stick close to the time frames now, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot of information coming about that. Once it is actually like the skeleton of it is there, once we put some meat and bones on it, we will roll it out all together. Business Party Podcast is one of the flagships, but this one's not too close behind it. We got some others that are going to be coming out as well that you guys are definitely want to hear. But for now, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but we're about to cut to Rumble only. And well,
YouTube only gets an hour of us because they suck.
Yeah, YouTube sucks. You got 3 minutes. We'll see you in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, the mainstream narrative has become cancerous to society. Currently, there is no known cure, but doses of other treatments have shown some promising results. Off-label use has been authorized.